All right. Hey, Rach, how are you, champion?
Well, thank you, Jake. Yourself?
Good. Thanks for letting me interview you, buddy. So, when did I start coaching? What's it been? 6 months, 5 months, 4 months?
I think it was, the end of July.
Okay. Longer than I thought.
Yeah,
So,
around the end of July, yeah.
when you came to me, what position were you in?
I was in a relationship that certainly wasn't 10 out of 10. Not a bad person, just didn't have the same, we weren't in the same place in life. I have older kids, he has younger kids. He was constantly in child. I felt like I was always being the parent. And yeah, just a mix match in every sort of paradigm, really.
A lot of masculine and feminine energy problems there, it sounds like.
Yes, so I was always happy to be in charge, and he was sort of always happy to let me be in charge. Like it was like passively, like it wasn't horrible, but it certainly wasn't attractive.
Exactly. When we get that masculine and feminine energy wrong, the attraction goes down pretty quick, hey?
Certainly does.
So you were in that relationship when you came to me. Did I tell you to end that relationship, did I?
Yes, you did. You even gave me a timeline
Awesome.
that I adhered to.
What did I give you, like a week or something?
No, you gave me 2 days.
You had 2 days to dump that guy.
24 hours, 48 hours, right? And I did. It was fair. I was ready. I just think I needed that push and
some encouragement.
Yeah, just from watching you on YouTube and Facebook and different places like that. Like I just knew, and I monitored you, I guess, for at least 2 or 3 months. So I knew that that's the whole reason that I went to you. Like I knew, because I'm reasonably dominant and, work with behavior and everything myself. So I knew that I needed somebody that knew what they were talking about and had that extra push in terms of these things.
I love that. Did you want to share what you do for work, Rach?
Yeah, so I work in behaviour schools. So I work with children. When I say children, most of them are taller than me. They're up to 18 years of age, and they have emotional disturbance and behaviour disorders. And it's amazing how good I am at sorting them out. But emotions are funny things, Jake.
100%.
So, yeah,
100%.
so it was, but then because of that, because I'm a deputy principal in that environment, I'm always making decisions and making choices and having to make, quick and fast decisions. And I'm reasonably good in that space. But in my personal life, that's what I think I was always finding, that I was never off work. And I want to come home and, share the load, but also know that the man in my life is has control, that I can rely on him, because that makes me feel safe.
Yeah, well said. So, Rach, where are you at now? What's changed?
So once again, even though I thought it was absolutely frivolous, Jake said to me, "You got to join a dating app during the middle of COVID," and I was in one of the LGAs that was super selected, and I wasn't allowed outside 5 kilometres out of radius, and don't really have a problem talking to people. But Jake said, "You got to join at least 2 dating apps to get used to talking to people." And I'm like, "Come on, mate." But I did. And so I joined. So I ended up negotiating, because that's what I do. And I said, "Look, I'll join one." I didn't want to join Tinder because I didn't want students to find me, but I joined Hinge. And I was just super honest. I ran my photos by you. I just my little statements that weren't that were honest, a little bit funny, but without being banter, which is really super important, actually, because I'm a mad banterer, and I found that I was doing that too often when I did go on dates.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And within the second, person that I personally met, adhering to all the COVID guidelines, I met my 10 out of 10 partner, Mao, and we're just super honest. Like from the start, I told him I didn't want to be love bombed, what I was after in somebody. So the best part, I'm just going to travel back a little bit. One of the best exercises I did prior to going on the dating app was Jake got me to write out exactly every single thing I want physically and mentally in somebody. And I thought at first, it was sort of maybe half a page. I sort of did columns. I'm a teacher, so I did columns. And then before I knew it, I had 2.5 full scat pages, like what do they call them, legal pages of what I wanted. And I went through every single thing, right down to whether they have tattoos, whether they like cooking, whether they like doing physical exercise, having a hobby, like every single thing I wrote down. And it was really cathartic because it was almost like by doing that. And then I read it out loud to my two best friends, and Jody and Jake. And it was like it sort of put something, I don't know whether it put something out there or it embedded it within myself. Because within, I don't think that there's anything that Mal doesn't tick in that list.
Yeah. Incredible, isn't it? How's that
Yeah.
possible?
And it's just the most simple exercise that, like, you know, you think, you know, in your head, like you always in your head do the ticker boxes. Oh, you know, they have to have a job, and they, you know, hopefully they like music like I do. And but if you actually write down, be so specific, like right down to their height, their weight, hair color, eye color, if that's important to you. That wasn't important to me over them being appealing. But if that's important to you, absolutely write it down. Even if the car they drive is important to you, write that down. It wasn't to me, but all those kind of little things that you don't think that are that important, they actually are in the end.
I love that. I love that. So, where are you guys at in your relationship? So you're in love with each other, yeah?
Yep. So, strength to strength. We've discussed moving in, so we've actually got a moving in date. Even though, even though not okay. So, Jake says don't move into each other's houses. Move into a common place. However, we are moving into my place, but only for the interim, only for less than 6 months, because we've been approved to buy a house together.
Awesome. So I only say that because we run into trouble with people who don't understand masculine and feminine energy properly.
Yeah.
But because you understand it, you're probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's only really a problem when a woman doesn't understand masculine or feminine energy.
Yeah.
She automatically steps in that masculine and she goes, I'm the boss, it's my house. And it ruins the relationship. But you know that already.
And
so
and it's for like an end game. It's not you're moving into my house and there's no like smart goal at the end of it. Like the goal is and it's mainly for, I guess, even paperwork to in a way, like we're both living at this address and then we're going to buy an investment property together, and then we're moving into that together. So we have like a year plan to move away, like move to a different destination and start a life together. And
perfect.
Very exciting.
So during my program, he's only the second guy that you went on a date with.
Yep.
Incredible. You were successful very quickly.
Yes.
Some other people like Danielle, she went on 31 first dates with 31 different guys. So, but the thing is, why you were so successful, you implemented everything I said straight away. You knew exactly what you wanted, and how much he is similar to your list is a bit freaky. Like even down to the musician stuff and all that, I'm like, that's weird. But you did it. Yeah. You did it. You manifested it and you achieved it. Do you feel like this program is somewhat holistic? Like, do you see other areas of your life improve at the same time, not just relationships?
Absolutely. Yep. I utilize things that I've learned during your coaching at work, in my personal life, with my kids, even with my own family, you know, making a decision and sometimes letting other people speak, which is new for me. And other times, you know, you don't have to necessarily do it with huge gusto, but you can still be feminine and stern.
100%. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Before joining the program, did you think it was possible to have a relationship like this?
No way. I always ended up dating down. Big mistake. Huge mistake.
Huge.
Which straight away puts you into, so in behavior, you talk about masculine and feminine energy. In the behavior world, we talk about parent and child. So which is same. I was always acting in parent, so I was always masculine, so I was always in charge. Because you know, you want that whole doting thing. But when you're with the right partner who you have all the things in common with, like you dote on each other. And so it's
perfect.
Better.
Yeah. It's way better. It's a lot more healthy.
Way better. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Rach, I'm so proud of you, buddy. You absolutely smashed it. And I'm glad I could help you achieve a 10 out of 10. Fantastic work. Really good.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Even I spoke to Jody only on Saturday. Just, you know, every relationship always needs fine tuning and reflecting all the time. You can't get complacent in a relationship, even if it is 10 out of 10, because that's when it will drop. So sometimes just saying, touching base, and you guys are always there and happy to answer any questions. So I did. I reached out to Caleb another couple of weeks ago, and even just to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Can this be real? Like, this is so amazing. Like, I just needed to double check myself, and
we love it. We love it. And when people join the Maddock Family Circle, you're a part of it for life. So you can come on all the group calls, you can talk to us. You got a question, I want to hear it. Like, you're part of the family.
Excellent. Thank you. And you know what? I feel that, and I know that. It's awesome.
I love that. I'm proud of you, Rach.
Thank you.
I want to see you on more group calls, buddy. And
I know.
Thanks
I
for,
have to get on there.
coming on.
It was much easier during COVID for some reason, but yeah, no, definitely Thursday nights are actually a good night. So I will definitely do the Thursday night ones.
Awesome. Just your success will inspire other people. And I think a lot of people who start it, they don't really believe a 10 out of 10 is possible. Yeah. Because you think we're sort of raised to think Disney romance, 10 out of 10, that seems a bit far-fetched.
And also when you get to, you know, someone as young as myself, being 42. And so one of my things was I wanted somebody that was between 5 and even 15 years older than me. Like, I find older men attractive, and he's exactly 10 and a half or something. When you get to our age, you think it even less. You think, oh God, I'm just going to end up with whatever's left over out there. And so far from the truth. There's so many, and I've met so many of his friends that are beautiful and wonderful that are single. There's so many lovely men and women, presumably, if you go that way, out there. You just have to be particular and stay within your own energy.
100%. So many ladies contact me every day who are over 40 and think it's over, which is crazy.
Yeah,
you can achieve it. It doesn't matter what age you are. Yeah,
exactly.
I love it. Rach, I'm proud of you, buddy. Thanks for letting me interview you. I'm sure your stories get motivate and inspire other people to, at least at a minimum, make them see that it's possible.
Absolutely. It's possible. Yep, no worries. I'll definitely be on some more group calls. I actually feel like I need to do that for myself, to be honest. So
it's going to help. It'll help. It'll, at a very minimal, it'll help you feel more positive and confident.
That's right. Yeah, no, I've actually been cognitively saying that I need to join some more group calls. So yes, definitely will.
Fantastic. Rach, thanks for coming on here, buddy.
No worries. Thanks, Jake. See you soon.